Hello, great Avon teams. How are you? It is Friday. Rainy day here. Not a good day to go tailgating, that's for sure. Um, I just wanted to share with you guys today on our Friday focus um, a few tips, something that's been, I've noticed I've done this in the probably last 2 weeks. I've been trying to stay on top of it, and it's really been helpful for me. And I know you're wondering what is this she is talking about. So I will share with you. There's a couple of things that with your social media um, that you can um, plan ahead and save some time. So if you divvy out delegate some time for yourself when you make your plan or whatever, make your time to plan your um, stuff for your Avon business, whatever you're going to have things that you're going to be doing out and about. And that is going to be probably my next Friday focus is talking about income producing activities. Um, but what I may end up doing on that one is actually creating an event and see who all can attend. And this was just a real quick something. I know for myself, I'm not always that organized, not by nature anyway. I'm definitely not by nature, but can always fly by the seat of my pants. And that can be good, that can be bad. That means for me, I'm flexible. If something doesn't go like I want it to, I just plan B. I go plan C. Do whatever you got to do. Um, like today, for instance, I was supposed to meet a new person to get her signed up, and she gave me an incorrect phone number, so I did not have a way to reach her. And I waited probably, I don't know, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I stayed in the same spot, but I was where I was supposedly, I was at Dunkin' Donuts. I should have had Wi-Fi, but I didn't. For some reason, their Wi-Fi wasn't working. It worked on my phone, but not on the computer. I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, I did go ahead and contact a representative to try and help her talk her through what she needed to learn. And so I wasn't gonna let it get me down. Somebody didn't. It was a no-show. It happens. I mean, I don't know what the reason was, but it doesn't matter. And that will happen to all of us at some point or another. If you are in leadership, be prepared that those things can happen. Have paperwork, busy work, whatever, anything that you could do while you're waiting, so you're not losing valuable time. So that is what I did. I did take some names from some of the tailgate events. I still had some people to put in on from my tailgating, and I hadn't done that yet. So definitely make use of your time for sure. And I know even for me, grab this, sorry. I got myself a new planner and also just a little book this is just a little journal book. So I don't know, make it fun. This was at the dollar store. Little black book. It did not look like this at first, but I just decided to make it fun. And all it is a little book to, just to write your thoughts or whatever. But I'm finding that if you're going to get creative with your business and have some ideas or things that you want to do, carry the little book with you that you can jot in whatever, wherever you're at, you'll have it with you, and then you can make notes so you can come back to it, or maybe you have a question for your upline, or maybe you have something you want to share with a downline member. Maybe something you've encountered through the day has inspired you to something new, and you're like, hey, that'd be a great idea. I need to share that with so and so. Make a note. Post-it notes have always been my friend, but but I realize too they also get lost unless they're like stuck right there on the computer or something to remind me this needs to go in today. Don't forget to order this product or whatever. Somebody told me at the last minute, and but I'm realizing that having a book for me definitely works better. And then the agenda or planner, I made this too. It was just a simple black planner, and then uh, had somebody make the Avon for me. But you can buy letters at any Hobby Lobby, wherever. So decorate it, make it fun, so that you're not like, oh, boring. I have to go to my planner today. That sounds crazy, but that's how I see it. I don't know if anybody else sees it that way, but I love color. I'm a pen klepto. Don't tell anybody. I don't mean to steal pens, but if I'm using one and it's really good, I'm like right with it, and I don't even realize I'm walking away with it. So I love pens and all that stuff. I have way too much of it, but do stuff that makes your business fun for you. Like paperwork in this part of it is not fun for me. But when I look at that, I'm inspired to want to write in it. So that should help. So if anybody out there is like me, maybe that is a little helpful tip to help you with the planning part of it. So that's the paperwork side. Now, what I want to share with you on the other part in the social media realm is there's a lot of different things you could use actually, but one, I realize that not everybody is, obviously if you're watching this, you're on Facebook. So you at least have a Facebook account, and you would want to know how to be able to post information so that you can take it from either your Avon social media center and post whatever to your page. Those are a quick post. That's like you go in, and if you aren't sure what I'm talking about, I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this, and I may end up having to do this as an event as well, so that I can actually put snippets and things into the event so that you could see exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, with the regular Avon social media page, I'm going to see if I can try to do this from like bring it up on my phone and then show you a picture if it'll work. I think it will work. I tried the little trial thing before I started to hit the go button or the live button or whatever, and I think it was working. So we want to go to, I'm doing this on my phone, so it'll be a little bit different on your computer, but you can see that right there. If you go down a little ways, it says Web Office. So you hit your Web Office and wait for it to come up. I need elevator music. Or no, that puts you to sleep. I need I need music in between. The little whatever that is while you're waiting, like Vanna turns the letters. Okay, and then there's a few ways to do this, but here's what I'm still trying to learn what left to right on this. That's what your screen should look like. You see those big pink. That's the easiest thing to go to. So right at the top, it says, I don't even know if you can read it or not. Anybody, Vicki, if you're watching and you can see that, can you tell me if you can read that? Am I close enough? Too far away? I don't even know. But anyway, social media center is what you're going to click on. And then when you click on social media center, there's also lines at the bottom that say the same thing. So you can get to it one way or the other. And then once it comes up, you're going to see all kinds of different pictures. Like mine has Shop eStore. Okay, so I'm doing this from my phone. You can do it from your computer. And then you also see where it's got down here at the bottom, Facebook. So I click on the Facebook link, and then this comes up. So that now is showing me share. And at the top, it says comment on this. So if whatever I was sharing, and it also has share on a page you manage, if you happen to manage any other pages, or and you can select your, if you have an Avon Facebook page, you can select to send it there. Otherwise, it'll just go to your regular timeline, like your personal page. So once you type in whatever you want at the top, if it was a particular skincare item and you've used it or whatever, and you want to say, I've tried this product, I really like it, you want to put in a couple little tidbits there, great. But if they click on the picture, that once that's been posted on your Avon page or your Facebook page, they click on the picture, that takes them directly to your store. So you don't have to put in your e-store information in the top of the post, but if you do, sometimes depending on the people who are looking at your post, they may not realize all they had to do is click on the picture and that would take them to your store. You would think most people would know that, but there are a few who don't. So if they see a link, they'd be more inclined to click on the link probably. So including that would be helpful. So that's one way of posting something, going in, okay, I did this from my phone, I could do this really quick. I happen to be out and about, let me pull this up. But if you're looking at minutes and so forth, or you're trying to watch what you're using and drawing from on your phone, that is going to cost some minutes for you. So if you could do it ahead of time, that's even better. Now you don't even think about it while you're out and about. So this is good for, let me go in and see something nicely done that Avon has already, developed for me to be able to share. I don't have to come up with anything ingenious or nothing like that. But the other thing is, if you can go to your e-store and simply right-click on, pull up the brochure and then put your mouse over top of a picture, right-click, copy, and then you're going to go into, okay, so I'm going to show you this too. Here's the Facebook one. I'm going to show you one way, and the other one I'm going to tell you about, I have not done it yet, but I am looking into it, so I can keep you posted. So here you see I've got my list of, if I go down a little further, there's Denise's Avon. So I'm going to select that because that's a page I manage. If I go into that, I don't even know if it'll let me do it from here, so I could show you. It is not going to let me show you. Shoot, I was hoping it would let me show you. Oh, okay, so this changes everything. I'm so sorry. I think it will do it from here, maybe. Oh, yep, okay. So what I hit now, it just looks different on my phone. It threw me for a loop. Sorry about that. I went to activity, so you see activity at the top, and then as you go down, right in here, did it just right, scheduled posts. So there's a thing there that says scheduled posts. On your computer, it would say the same thing except it'd be in the top left-hand corner. So if you click on scheduled posts, you can see, for me, I already have something in here ready to go to post today at exactly 5:49 p.m. Now, I could have made it 5:45. I could have set that time for any time I wanted, but I just randomly picked a different number just because you never know when people are on or that kind of thing. So scheduled post, there is actually scheduled post and schedule post. So you're wanting to actually select not the scheduled ones, but where it tells you you can schedule a post. And I'm thinking this is actually probably going to take me doing classifying an event and then trying to show you, or possibly doing a Zoom meeting and have an open screen so that I can show you where to go. So if y'all listen to this quick Friday focus, and what I'm saying is making sense to you somewhat, but you would like for me to do an event and explain in depth or more in detail because I'm being too vague for you, and I don't want to take a long time on the video, so I'm just trying to kind of go through it quickly. But If you would like that, I'm happy to schedule an event and whoever can attend, or go back in and listen, whatever. But just to know that there's a want for it, I will definitely make an event for that. But anyway, so you can go into Facebook and do a scheduled post. Like, oh, lighting, I'm so sorry. You guys can even see it. Oh, there we go. So I scheduled this. You see I typed something at the top. I got the shoes. So Facebook allows you to schedule a post ahead of time. And so what I do is now I've taken my planner and I have a day that, so Mondays are my end day. I get stuff done, work from the computer, do whatever. So my plan is now, unless like if I'm going to be doing stuff out and about, tailgate, do some other things outside, if I look ahead and I see the weather is going to not be good, because our order day every other is on a Tuesday, I do try to basically, plan accordingly to that, and then you have orders and things that every other, so that warrants being at the desk and office work, if you will. So, I try to plan it according to that, but if I see that I need to switch some things up, now I can't change, order day is what it is. So, but that is on Tuesday. So I just try, if I can, to plan ahead and have that Monday available. But if I need to switch and make Monday my day out because there's several days of rain lined up, I know I still have Tuesday to fall back on. So either way, one of those days I will go in and ahead of time, I give myself at least an hour. If you're trying to learn how to do it, it probably will take you an hour, because I post probably for the whole week. I just go in and I've done the whole week. So anywhere from 4 to 5 posts. And like I was starting to say, I'll go into the e-store, to my e-store, and I will open up the book, click on the picture, right click, copy, and then when you go into the spot where on Facebook, where it allows you to schedule a post, and that was under the activity, then once you pull that up, it allows you, it's just like regular Facebook, you can put a picture in there, type up whatever you want to type up, and then at the bottom there will be a little blue box that says schedule. You click on schedule, and then another box will open, and that's going to give you a time, a day, so you can look on the calendar and pick the day, and then you select the time you want it to go, AM or PM, and then save. I think the word was save post. I can't show you that part from my phone. That's why I said I was trying to figure out how I could do it. I thought I would be able to do it, but unfortunately I can't show you that much from my phone. It won't open that part. I know I can do it on the computer. So had I done this in reverse and done this video on my phone, it might have been able to show you on the computer. I don't know. But I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm trying, if anybody who's watching, this is making sense, give me a thumbs up. You understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so that is a big thing. And I've noticed for the last 2 weeks that I've done it. I don't do it all week long. I do it one day. I go in, I post about 30 different things, because it's like 3, 4, 5 posts a day. And then I had actually put on our team page Monday through Friday. I was trying to follow, like I looked up the best traffic hours for Facebook, and Monday through Friday is the best high point of traffic is from noon to 3 is what it said. A couple different things said that. So does that mean you can't post something or select for something to go out at 7:30 in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning or 9:30 in the morning or 10 or whatever? No, you can post anytime you want to, but your best traffic line is going to be from noon to 3 on a Monday to Friday is what they said. And then on the weekend, they said it's even less, like from 12 to 1. People are on, check probably because they're eating something real quick, and then they're off to go do whatever family things or stuff they got to do. So 12 to 1 on a Saturday and Sunday. Again, does that mean you cannot post any other time? No, it doesn't. But what you want to do is once you start doing that, go back and if you hover at the top, you'll see like where your day is that you put in that actual post, and then in the time, it'll show the day and the time, and underneath the words that, it's got your name and what you posted. At the top, it'll show that. So and then if you're looking at the actual post, you're going to see 71 views, 50 views, 10 views. So then you go back up and you go 10 views. That was on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So probably Tuesday at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever I just said. Something beeped at me, sorry. Tuesday at 9 or 10 o'clock, whichever it was that I looked, I had only 10 people view it. That was not high point for me. So, and this is going to be trial and error. And there might be more traffic on some day. And, just because Tuesdays are lower at 10 o'clock in the morning doesn't mean that you can get one Tuesday and there'll be a lot of people. That could happen. But ideally, you want to follow a traffic pattern. So you should always be viewing what's happening in your statistics activity. So because you'll see a chart that's got this, like it's climbing or it's going down. And plus, if you're looking at each picture and you look at the views, that's the easiest. If you're not like a charts and graphs kind of person, then go back and look at the pictures that have been posted and see how many views you're getting. If you're not getting very many views, then you might want to consider changing up the time of when you put your post in. So it is going to take a little tracking and making some notes and writing that down. So if you do that, that should help you out, at least on Facebook, and that is free to you. You already have a Facebook account. You don't have to pay for that. So that's why I'm mentioning that one, because that's an easier one to do. And if you just go in and put them on, say you created an Avon business page and you go in and you blitz and do 50 posts because you can. You have the time to get that in there and you put those all in. People are going to see those regularly, as like they're just going to keep popping up there in because if you've had friends that liked your page or whatever, if they say they want to get notifications, they're going to get like a bazillion notifications and they're going to think your computer's on fire or something. So definitely consider that if you want to do that, because what I have noticed, and here's what I wanted to tell you, is it saved me a lot of time now, and I'm stress free. So I know that and my numbers are always up on views on my page because people are watching and they're being reminded throughout the day, but I didn't have to go in there. So from time to time, I see, a little pop-up from me that shows I posted to my Avon page or I posted to my flea mall page. It'll just pop up whatever those times were that I set. So it's already in there and I didn't have to think about it. Now, the other thing is I can quickly go into my Avon page when I see that post went through and it was something that I was really excited about. I could turn around and share that to my personal page. So I'm not putting a whole bunch of stuff on my personal page, but just a little trickle through of Avon here and there with whatever special something or a product I use and like, and I can share. So that is one way, and that is just for Facebook only. And there's a lot of people who are just doing Facebook. They don't have Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and have all that other stuff. But if you do have all those other accounts and you're trying to balance them all, there is a company called Hootsuite, Hoot, H-O-O-T. I pulled that one up, I think. Yes, I did. Hootsuite, HOOTSUITE.com. The best way to manage social media. So they do have a free 30-day trial, and they do have choose a right plan for you. So all that is in their little doodad. But the deal is for them, you have to pay. They give you 30 days to try it. So it would be worth trying, certainly, to give it a free trial. But they are saying, well, here, so you can see when I pull up Hootsuite, this is, left, okay. That's what it looks like, Hootsuite. And then it says start your free trial, connect your core social networks and hundreds of apps. So it looks like they just added, I guess you could add something into, that looks like a video. So I'm thinking YouTube they've added. So anyway, you've got Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and it looks like YouTube, I think. But anyway, they basically have one dashboard you work off of, basically the same thing as what I was just saying with Facebook. You copy your whatever you want to put in there. So copying and pasting and putting pictures in is very easy. But again, like I said, if people think anybody on the team here wants more, they want to see actual, let's try to do something so that you can see stuff being done, then I will see if I could either do a Zoom meeting or create an event and then share some video through the event so that you could see videos, and then we can talk at the end and answer questions. But this you hit one thing in it and you select all the different social medias that you want to send it to. And so you went one place, you typed in whatever you wanted to type in, and it went to all those different outlets. It went to your Facebook, your Instagram, your Pinterest. And you did it in a time manner. So you scheduled posts to go out, and that's what I've done for these last few weeks. I want to say there's probably at least 30 or 40 posts, and I did it from Tuesday to Tuesday. So I made sure I had a whole week's worth of posts that are already pre-done in there, ready to go, and I don't have to think about it. So it's already done deal. And what a relief it is, just to know it's being done and something's happening in my social media while I'm out tailgating, or I'm helping a new representative, or I'm going to sign up a new representative, or I'm out doing deliveries. So there's so many different facets to our business and so many different ways to do things. But surely would like to draw from a few different sources. So that is how we can work smarter and not harder, because you may find it challenging every day to go in and you could say every day I'm going to make one post, and you do that first thing in the morning, make your post. But how many people will see that post and then it gets buried? So it can be done that way, but I certainly would encourage you all to consider giving it a try, where you go in and schedule the post so that you don't have to be there, but work is still being done and the word is still getting out, and you're doing it at different times of the day, so that you can get the most from your business. So that is all I wanted to share with you today. I thank you guys for all the hard work that you do. And again, if you're more interested in being able to see more how to do and that kind of thing, if that would be helpful, just drop a comment down there. Yes, please do an event, want more information, something, so I know that I need to create an event or do a Zoom meeting. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.